Alrighty then, folks. Hello there, and welcome to Gundam Senki, the Zeon side. As you can tell in front of you, that is in fact not the Zeon side, and I've already finished the Federation campaign. If this is the first video you are watching, you might want to consider that one. Or not, if you only want to see the Zeon side. I will be trying to keep this as spoiler-free as possible. And please, people in the comment section, do it yourself. You spoiled it for me, don't do it for everyone else. It's mean. I try to keep them all spoiler-free as possible, but don't read the comments if you don't want to be spoiled, because it's gonna happen. And I could edit it, but I don't feel like censoring people. So, whatever. But anyway, we're going to start the Zeon campaign today. This is actually one of the better interpretations of Remnants, because they actually do fight a guerrilla war. I really like it. Though apparently it's pretty exposition heavy and some other stuff. I haven't done this at all. I did like the first part of the first mission about 6 months ago, and haven't done more than that. Right now it's May, that was November. So, I don't know much about it. I will tell you that now. I know only the basics, and I know what happens because of the next camp, or because of the Federation campaign. I know the end goal, but that's about it. But basically, we are similar to the Midnight Fenrir Corp from Zeonic Front. We are a special forces group that was doing some war on Verdun, basically. They call it Veruna, but I'm pretty sure they wanted Verdun for that reference. But yeah, so we're doing some covert operation before the war that something happened and didn't work, so we're gonna try it now. It's 0081, so it's 1 year after the 1 year war, or the the ceasefire of the 1 year war. It's 1 year after that. And yeah, we're a bunch of rebels that we are supplying ourselves by assaulting and capturing Federation supply runs, which we apparently found one that was the least defended possible by old tech that they haven't been using since November of the 1 year war. And yeah, so we get to do some fun things. Besides that, the purple-haired dude who's our main character is named Eric Blanc, or Blanche. Then the green-haired guy is named Fritz something that I can't remember. Then the brown-haired dude is named Adidas Corif or something like that. Anyway, let us begin. We're going to do it on normal because I did the other one on normal and I don't feel like doing hard because I don't know. It's just me and normal. Yeah, so we did that one. We'll do this one. Then apparently after we finish this, we unlock something called Mercenary Mode for the free missions, where you can do all the missions from both sides, but everything costs twice as much, which I didn't use money anyway, so I don't care. We might actually be able to buy mobile suits at that point, but I'll explain customization a little bit later. Oh, and I will be translating some of the dialogue, but a lot of these cutscenes are subtitle free, and there's no way to turn on subtitles, so I will not be translating these like cutscenes. I'll be translating some of the dialogue though, because it's good practice.
宇宙世紀0079 1月3日、地球から最も離れた宇宙都市サイド3はジオン公国を名乗り、地球連邦政府に対して独立戦争を起こした。開戦からわずか1ヶ月、ジオン公国と連邦軍の戦いは総人口の半数を死に至らしめた。それでもなお、戦争は1年間にわたり続くこととなった。宇宙世紀0080 1月1日、月面都市グラナダにおいて地球連邦政府とジオン共和国臨時政府の間に終戦協定が結ばれた。こうして 後に一年戦争と呼ばれるこの戦いは地球連邦の勝利で幕を閉じた。だが戦いの火は未だ世界各地でくすぶり続けていた。
所定の位置に到達しました。
了解しました。そのまま待機を。フリッツ少尉はどうでしょうか。
こちらも作戦位置に到達しましたよ。
隊長、作戦の準備が整いました。
フィリーネ・イステル。
はい。
訓練通りにやればいい。
すみません。大事な任務のバックアップなのに。
アイラス、フリッツ、準備はいいな。はい。私たちは今日までに辛酸を舐め尽くしてきた。戦うことも死ぬことも許されず、生き恥もさらしてきた。だがそれに耐えたの水天の涙という希望があればこそ時は来た。我らインビジブルナイツの手によってジオンに栄光を取り戻すぞ。了解。了解。
隊長、作戦時間です。
インビジブルナイツ動くぞ。
Alright, so
本作戦の目的は連邦軍に鹵獲されたモビルスーツの奪取にあります。各格納庫の付近にはすでにアイロス少尉、フリッツ少尉が配置についています。隊長は速やかに護衛のモビルスーツを撃破し、両名のモビルスーツ奪取を援護してください。
alright. So basically we're raiding some Medias because we need supplies and mobile suits, in fact, because they're transporting Zeon material for, you know, reasons. And this is one of the things I'll complain about all the time. It's like, we're going through enemy territory. Let's bring weapons the enemies can use. But yeah, so basically we have two weapons. We have this Gauf Heat Saber, and we have a Zaku machine gun. And we totally missed that. Makes me look like a genius. But basically we have this 120mm machine gun. And we have this sword. We don't have anything else equipped, sadly, because we don't have anything else. But we're a Zaku 1, if you haven't noticed. Customized Zaku 1. We have the Knuckler Shield, which we should be able to punch people with, I think. But one of the useful things about all weapons in this game is you can hit people with melee. That makes sense for me, but one of the cool things about weapons in this game is you can charge up most of them, like the sword.
これなら民間人ですらモビルスーツを奪えますよ。隊長、これより援護します。
Yeah, you can charge up both the melee and the ranged attack, except for on machine guns. Machine guns just fire. They don't do anything else. But one of the cool things I like about this game is, right, except for the fact that we just got it, and it's somehow repainted, like they didn't paint it the normal Federation colors, we actually do get to repaint captured mobile suits, which I really like. Like, a lot of games, it's like, oh yeah, you know, we're just gonna have an ally who looks exactly like the enemy, and not shoot them in the back. And this is a world without, like, tracker beacons and everything like that because of Minovsky particles, so you just kind of have to live. Yeah. Oops. I don't know where you went. Oh, there you are. Yeah, what else is there about this game? We're getting shot at by tanks, by the way. Those things are awesomely main battle tanks. Like, they make Type 61 tanks in other games look weak. Because these things will snipe you from a distance. Just like real tanks. Also, these tanks are like 30 feet wide, so, you know, gotta be careful about that. They're freaking huge. Yeah, so we're going around to flank them. Or not. My bad. We meant to flank them, but that didn't really work out. Yeah. That's our ally, by the way, up the hill. It's kind of hard to tell. So the reason why I'm using melee is the machine gun just doesn't do very much damage. It's probably the weakest weapon in the game. This is also where the redhead is. And as I complained earlier, we captured a Zaku 2 with Zeon decals on it already. Like, oh, there you are. They were just having a flight. But look on the chest, there's a Zeon symbol on it. So, okay, one of the first things you do if you capture enemy equipment is you remove their symbols from it, just so you don't damage it, and if you need to use it for any reason, you won't be marked as the enemy. Unless you're doing a close-up guerrilla conflict, then being able to look like your enemy is kind of nice. But the Federation won, so why the fact that they would still have, you know, the German flag on their tanks? No, you cover that up and you disgrace it just to mess with the Germans. How you're supposed to do it anyway. But yeah, basically they're using Zeon. They have Zeon materiel in Zeon controlled province, or Zeon rated provinces, I should say. Quit acting like a GM should. God damn it. Okay, so if we take more than, if we get hit after we get to 75 HP, our armor will break and we won't be able to repair it for a while. But if we just sit here, we can do some field repairs, which will heal us back up to 100 since our armor hasn't been damaged. We actually don't have a health thing like they do in Crossfire, so ending the match with any HP is fine, except for we have to pay for it later, so I'm kind of paranoid about ending with anything but max armor. GG. That was a good move, Zaku, or GM. Oh, and I also have friendly fire turned off because they will shoot you.
そうだな。すべてにおいて私たちインビジブルナイツが勝っていた。フィリーネ、撤退経路のデータを。
今転送しました。
アイロス、フリッツは先行しろ。私が背後につく。了解。先行します。
さすがにすぐには追ってくれないでしょう。隊長は少しばかり真面目すぎますよ。
お前は少し見習うべきだな。
そりゃどうも。
慎重にもなる。彼女も命を懸けているのだから。
God, this campaign's exposition heavy. Like, holy shit. Like, the last one was kind of bad. This one's even worse. But yeah, we didn't get very many points. We only got 6,000, but we don't really. You can't buy mobile suits. I'll explain the customization later, but you can't buy mobile suits, so money's kind of useless because they give you all the equipment you'll need, unless you want to equip everyone with the same gear, which generally not the best idea. Plus, the AI, while they are nice, they're kind of dumb. So we just kind of ignore them. We got a machine gun, a heat hawk, and I didn't read that first one. But we got a GM 100mm machine gun. His Zeon didn't make any of them that small. Gotta say, redhead and freckles, I like her.
モビルスーツ2機のダッシュおよび補給物資の入手に成功し、部隊の軍備強化が大幅に図れました。
She's not as tsundere as the last one though, so gotta choose between the two for the operator waifu.
これにより水天の涙作戦の開始までの第1フェーズは終了しました。先ほどオットー・アイヒマン大佐より通信があり、エリク隊長の働きに興奮しておられる様子でした。近く部隊に合流されるとのことです。
Oh, if you're wondering, and I don't translate this, this is basically all the characters are introducing themselves in a really exposition-y weird way, like we don't know each other or something. Even though we all apparently know each other. I don't know, it's just weird.
あ、それと後でクリストデア整備長が顔を出してほしいと言っていました。お疲れ様でした。
Though, I will say about her character, she's apparently 18 years old, which would mean she'd be 16 and a half during the beginning of the 1 Year War, or 16 during the 1 Year War. They didn't hire operators that young. She would have probably been in desk job inside 3. Unless she was hired near the end of the war, which then, yeah, I guess it could work. But then she would be, yeah, she'd be a little bit older than she would be now. Just saying. And she would have been piloting a Gelgoog, which I'd love to have one right now.
0080 1月1日、私は終戦を告げる放送を部下と共に聞いた。言葉がなかった。私たちインビジブルナイツが課せられた作戦を実行に移す直前のことだった。月のマスドライバーを使った質量弾による地球への直接攻撃。作戦名は水天の涙。常に月から地上を狙える状況を作ることで、地球連邦政府との交渉の席を設け、スペースノイドの独立を認めさせる計画だった。私の部隊インビジブルナイツは任務を果たすことなく、ただ静かに敗北した。そのような状況下で終戦を受け入れるのは非常に困難なことであった。朝起きたら顔を洗うかのような自然さで、私は部下と共に反抗活動に身を投じてゆくことになる。ジオンの軍人としての誇りを胸に抱きながら、何より連邦軍内部に潜り込み、危険の最前線に立つ彼女に報いるため。
Well, damn.
お、悪いな、呼び出して。本来なら少佐殿を呼びつけるなんざさすがの俺もしないんだが。
Alright, so that cutscene was basically, hey, this is what we're gonna do. This is our main enemy. Here's the rest of the exposition of the entire plot. Have fun. Like, damn, they just hit you over the head with that. It took us, like, what, 8 missions to figure that out as a Federation? This one, they're just like, yeah, pick it. Also, this is our main mechanic. He'll talk a lot. He's kind of annoying. That's assuming from the Federation one, but yeah. This guy, you might also recognize if you watch the other campaign, but I won't spoil it.
構わない。前に言ったはずだ。エリク・ブランケにとってクリスト・デアは兄、タチアナ・デアは姉も同じだと。インビジブルナイツの中では家にいた頃のように振る舞ってもらった方が私もやりやすい。
そう言ってもらえると助かるよ。家柄も階級も違いすぎるとはいえ、赤ん坊の頃からお前を知ってる身としちゃ、今さら取り繕うのも気恥ずかしくてな。おっと、要件を伝えるのが先だな。モビルスーツのダッシュに成功したおかげで戦力もちっとは良くなった。水天の涙を落とすにはまだまだ不足だろうが、この調子でやってくれ。それから今後モビルスーツや武装が充実してくれば、俺の方で装備の換装なんかもしてやれる。それだけ伝えたかったんだ。とにかくお疲れさん。
エリク・ブランケ少佐、機関に会うのを楽しみにしていた。
This dude's gonna try to sell us out to the Titans too. I know it.
しばらく見ないうちにまた一段と精悍な顔つきになったな。実にジオンの軍人らしいいい面構えだ。
Dude, it's Blex. I knew I recognized this voice actor. It's fucking Blex Forrester, the leader of the AEUG. This dude is a Titan. No, wait, he's actually AUG, so kind of different, but fucking Titan. I knew it.
想像で悪いが、インビジブルナイツに次の任務だ。我が軍が開発したモビルスーツ、イフリートナハトの所在が連邦軍に潜り込ませた同胞からもたらされた。
Wham.
現在は地球連邦軍のオデッサ基地に鹵獲されている。確認のため、昼でニーチェ少尉を先行させ、情報の真偽も確認済みだ。
Okay, seriously. they aren't hiding anything from us in the first fucking cutscene.
かのモビルスーツはマクベ大佐が所有していた当時、特殊なジャミング装置を搭載する計画が進められていた。水天の涙作戦を成功させるにあたり、同モビルスーツのジャミング機能は貴重な戦力となる。起動試験に乗じ、イフリート那覇島を奪取するのだ。期待しているぞ。諸君、緊急の任務だ。中央アジアに位置する峡谷地帯において、同胞の部隊が連邦軍に足止めを受けている。彼らはこの先、我々と共にオデッサ基地を強襲する部隊でもあり、何としても救出したい。インビジブルナイツは直ちに出撃し、味方部隊の戦力を維持しつつ、連邦を叩け。
Alright, that explains why it's been exposition so hard. We just completed the first 4 fucking missions in like 30 seconds. What the hell? Okay, so basically, this game actually has a really, really good customization system, and I like it a lot. Though, let me check something real quick. I want to check there's there's mission in Odessa, and there's a mission here, so we get a choice. But it says customization I like a lot. It's really interesting. Basically, we can't, we can change MS, but, so we get 4 slots, basically. We have a machine gun equipped right now, we have a melee weapon equipped right now, we have the knuckler shield equipped right now, and we could possibly have, there's no built-in weapon for the Zaku one, so we don't have anything equipped in there, right? But, so we have a Zaku machine gun and we have the Gauf Heat Saber, right? But say, you know, I don't want to use a Gauf Heat Saber. For some reason, I want to use a Beam Saber. I don't know how we would make that work with the Zaku 1, but this guy has a Beam Saber. If we say go and equip him with a Heat Hawk, which would totally be possible for a GM, we can then equip him with the Beam Saber. We're not going to because it's a lot weaker than what he has right now, but still. And also one of the other cool things is we can have 2 melee weapons equipped at once. You won't see it for a while, a good long while, probably till we get Gelgoogs. But if you have multiples of a melee weapon or multiples of a gun, you could have multiples equipped at once. Which means we could have 2 Zaku machine guns if we wanted. We can have 2 beam rifles if we wanted. I think you can even use dual bazookas. Though, I haven't seen that on anything less than a Gelgoog, so... At least I don't remember it on anything less than a Gelgoog. Which, yes, the Gelgoog is in this game. I know, spoilers. I'm sorry. But yeah. So, I haven't seen it on anything less than a Gelgoog, but we could totally do it if we wanted. So, we're gonna give him back his beam saber. Because why not? Also, I find this weird. Basically, gen is generator. So the less you use, the more boost and everything you have. This is less generator. Like, the Heat Hawk is less generator. It's 60 instead of 70. But for some reason, it's red since it's less. Wouldn't it be better if it was... Or wouldn't that be blue because it's better? It's kind of confusing. But anyway, so... Basically, if we wanted to equip anything like, say, the... GM machine gun. This is the GM Kai machine gun and the ground GM machine gun. It does 2 less damage, but it has 30 more rounds of ammo. Personally, it's not really necessary, because with machine guns you rarely run out of ammo. Unless you're stupid like me and start shooting at planes with them. Which, without locking on, is what I meant. Yeah, so if we want to, we could say give it a Zaku machine gun, or a GM machine gun. We just can do it. Yeah, see, he has a GM machine gun. And if we de-equip this, and then we go over to here, we have the choice to, for 1.5 times the gen, to equip 2 light machine guns onto it. Which does... So, I said no, so it only equipped a single one. But yeah. Now he has 2 machine guns. Which, by the way, this guy's name is it's Adidas Block, or Blanc, something like that. And then this is the main guy. He won't die throughout the story. Spoilers, I know, but he's the main character. What do you expect? That'll come. It's a Gundam game. What do you expect? Also. But this is our main character. This is Eric Blanc. This guy's name is Adidas Block. Or Brock. However you pronounce that. It's something German put into Japanese. It's very strange. But he's also in a GM. So who can hate him? And then there's this guy who's in a Zaku 2. This is Fritz. I already hate him even though he's not blonde. And I want to call him a coward and shoot him in the back. Because he's going to run away when, you know, he gets slightly close to a G Gundam Death Army soldier, and then he's gonna run away and come back like 6 years later with a full armored GM or a full armored Gundam, and it's gonna completely suck. But then he's gonna have funnels already, so it'll be kind of useful. MS Saga references for the best. But yeah, so he starts higher level than us. We start like that, but we're gonna get rid of them real quick, and I'll explain why later. As soon as we get more people, anyway. But yeah, so that's the customization system. Also noticed during the cutscene that, okay, completely different topic, but you get more MS later and you can change the allies. Sometimes it actually helps them because, unlike Crossfire, your allies actually do something. But right now we don't have any. But you can buy everything you can get in the game. You can buy the weapons again. You can get dual machine guns. Apparently you can get Zaku machine guns. We could get Heat Hawks right now. We can't buy Beam Sabers or anything like that. Shields. You know, we can buy a Knuckler shield. He doesn't actually have a shield, so it might be worth it. Though that's kind of expensive. He does buy bonus parts, but I don't like bonus parts. I'll explain that again later. But yeah, you can buy everything, but you can't buy mobile suits, which in the Federation campaign, I thought you could. So I was like, oh, we'll just save up money because we don't need weapons. And having different loadouts is cool with me. Apparently, that's not the idea, so I'll try to buy more stuff in this one, but yeah. So, if you check on the top right, you'll see that bar right below that says AP Max. It's like armor points or something. It's green. It's not blue like everyone else's because it wasn't full at the end of the match. So what you got to do is you got to repair, which it costs a couple of points. Not very much since these are the early mobile suits. Even near the end game, it's only like 700-800. But still. Yeah, so now he's full repaired. And I'll probably forget to do this, but we should probably be doing that all the time. It's really easy to do. But yeah, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay, so he had a bazooka, right? You saw that in the cutscene? We're going to take off the machine gun off of this guy. No. So yeah, he has one machine gun now. This guy now has a GM machine gun. He's a Zaku. He can use a GM machine gun. Who said he can't? And we're gonna take the bazooka because, you know, fuck that. Then we're gonna give him the 105mm, which does more damage, and we'll dual wield with him. Because why not? We're also going to go in and buy a shield for this guy. Because he's the only one without a shield. How long is this? Okay, it's fairly long already. I should stop explaining things and just end the episode. But yeah, he right now has a machine gun, beam saber, and the GM shield. He has the mild machine gun, an axe, and a knuckler shield. And then we have the bazooka. We have a Gauf heat saber for whatever reason, and the special knuckler shield for the Zaku 1. It's customized. We can equip it to a different person because it's just the knuckler shield Mark II. We could equip it to somebody else and we might do it later, but for now we're going to keep it because it does more damage than this one does. Also gives more defense, which is also useful. But anyway, folks, if you like the episode, you should like. Tomorrow we'll be back with more. Well, next week we'll be back with more Zeon. So, good night, folks.